Hey, what's up, everybody? Anthony here. Welcome to tonight's Success Connection. Hopefully, you guys are doing well, have had a great week, and are excited about yet another Chiefs Super Bowl win. Well, maybe not excited about it. I was pulling for Brock Purdy, not gonna lie. So you guys know this. I'm a Saints fan, but I like the fact that the guy that was picked last in the draft can and makes barely any money can go out and beat the guy making 500 million. But didn't happen. So hopefully you all enjoyed Super Bowl weekend. Um, I know there's been a lot of back and forth about the FICA Save program, how it works, when are we going to get to promote it. I know I've told you timelines that were inaccurate. I just feed you obviously the information that I get, and so I know a lot of you have kind of expressed some frustration with me of, hey, when are we going to be able to do this? What's actually going on? So I figured rather than me just relaying this information again, that I would bring Logan on. A lot of you probably remember Logan from the very first time I introduced you guys to FICA Save. And for those of you that missed that webinar, Logan and his team have built out the entire tracking platform and everything that we use to become an affiliate and an agent for this company. And so they're the ones that are kind of building out this onboarding process to get affiliates certified to be able to go in here and continue to promote. Logan had texted me earlier that the steps for the process are going to be: you watch 4 videos. These video trainings go through compliance with you. And you guys know that I always tell you compliance is key. Compliance is key. It's key in everything, right? But obviously in insurance, it's probably maybe even a little more key, right? So you're going to watch these 4 videos, and then you take a test. This test to make sure that you actually watch the 4 videos, because the 4 videos are not there just so that they can say, look, we tried to train people. No, you actually have to be trained. You actually have to understand what you can and can't do. So you'll take a test. Okay, they'll verify that test. They'll verify that you took the test, that you passed the test, that you've watched the videos, right? And you understand. Once they do that, they'll send you a DocuSign contract, which will essentially reactivate your affiliate account, and you're signing up saying, hey, I agree to these terms, right, to promote under these terms. All of these are things to prevent scammers and spammers and all the people that you saw doing ERC stuff the wrong way from getting in on this. So are there some hoops to jump through? Yes. Are they a pain in the ass? Probably. Are they going to probably be a beneficial thing for you in the long run? Yes, because nobody on our webinars, nobody in our community was promoting ERC in the wrong way. None of you were scamming ERC and making fake companies and submitting them and all that stuff. And so what we're really doing here is making it virtually impossible for those types of bad actors to be a part of this program. If they're not a part of this program, that means there's more opportunity for you to win, right? So it's really a better thing for everybody in the long run. There's just some steps that have to be taken out of the gate. So I have Logan on with me. Logan, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Very good. So Logan, first off, you and I were talking before we went live. We've already got some deals that have signed contracts, right, from our community. I think you said it was like 15 or so.
Yeah.
And so we're still working any leads that people have submitted. Okay, any companies or deals they've submitted. You guys and the team, they're still working those leads, right?
Yeah, there's still plenty of deals that are getting processed behind the scenes with people that we have already verified, because prior to launching the FICA Save technology, I had already built connections with CPAs, financial advisors, people that I already had a high know, like, trust factor with, and they were working and bringing in deals prior to us even launching FICA Save. And then when this whole FICA Save platform got built and we brought in thousands of affiliates, we kind of had to put things on pause to just reassess from a compliance standpoint everything is in compliance focused moving here on out, because you have the insurance carrier, law firm, Department of Insurance. You have a lot of different infrastructure partners and regulatory bodies that are looking at this opportunity. And so we can't have people making claims. We can't have people being too loud and just making aggressive, again, claims about what this program is or talking about it in the wrong way. So anyway, it's been kind of business as usual behind the scenes with the select few, like a smaller group of partners with about like 15 to 20 people that we've verified. And then the rest of people, the thousands of other affiliates that are kind of watching and waiting, they are in inactive mode. And through this new affiliate registration system that we can go into in a little bit, we're going to basically purge and surge. So the people that I know, a lot of people in your community are going to make it through the gate, but there are quite a few people, I'll just be brutally honest, that we don't want a part of this community because they don't meet our standards. So we need to set house rules through the videos that people watch and the tests that people take. And then if we feel like you're a net positive to our community, that you have value to bring, and that you have some deals that can be processed fairly easily, then we'll take you on and allow you to be a part of this opportunity. And if you're a compliance risk or there's no real value that you bring to the community, then this opportunity probably isn't for you. And that's the reality. And that should make y'all feel good. If you're a winner, if you're an Eagle on this call tonight, think about it like this: like if you're an Eagle, you got nothing to worry about, right? But if you have no business experience and you have no connections, etc., again, this opportunity is probably not right for you.
Yeah, and guys, all of you should have opportunity to promote this, because all of you've built the list of people that you talk to about ERC. I mean, we submitted, I don't even know how many thousands upon thousands of business leads, right? Or businesses, and most all of those you guys did from your local community. It wasn't online marketing, it wasn't Instagram. None of you are Instagram influencers that I know of anyway, on here. So you were doing it in that kind of grassroots, go to the local coffee shop, go to the local business, talk to your friends that are a business owner type of way. And I think that's the type of marketing that that these guys are really looking for. What they're not looking for is the Instagram reels about how much money these businesses are going to save and all this stuff. They want it to be more of a personal connection when you make these referrals, right? And so I think all of you will be just fine in terms of being able to bring something to the table, get a deal done, and get some business owners through the door. There's just a compliance side of this that has to be taken into consideration, and it has to be like the number one thing. Logan, the videos and such, how are they going to get access to those? Are y'all sending them an email, and when? Like, what are those things?
So what happens is once we publish this new affiliate registration system, what will happen is when you go to log into your current Fica Save dashboard, you'll get hit with a pop-up that says something like, get started, right? And then it will immediately usher you into a section where there's the videos and then the test. And so the videos are non-skippable. You have to watch the videos through. And then the test is, I believe Tim said it's 30 to 40 questions, somewhere in that range. And you have basically 2 chances to pass it and get at least 80% on that test. And then you go into a pending phase where we will actually reach out. So one by one, we know this. Let's say out of the, I don't know, 4,000 affiliates, something like that have signed up for Fica Save. Realistically, guys, 10%, 20%, let's just say 10% are going to full on go through this quiz, or watch the videos, take the quiz, etc. So let's say we had 400 people that completed it. They'll go into a pending phase. And then me, Tanner, Tim, we're all going to start reaching out to those people that are in a pending phase and get to know you a little bit better. So you're going to receive a text from me. We're most likely going to get on individual calls, and then also we're going to do group calls as well. So say, hey, look, for this 10 batch of 10 people, we're going to jump on a call and get to know you, because this is more of an exclusive opportunity moving forward. We don't need everyone to go move mountains. Like I'm telling you guys, with a group of 20 people, 20 solid people, we're bringing in Fortune 100 companies. We're bringing in monsters, and it's something that when we brought in people, we realized, okay, this is a quality, not quantity game. We want people like Anthony. We want his top producers in his organization. We want to bring on as many people as we can, but we need to limit the liability at the same time, limit the risk of someone. Because think about it like this: if you guys are gonna, let's say you pass through, we give you a call, we contact you, we just verify some information, we then activate your account. Now you're a part of this community, and what you do affects everyone else. So you can be thankful and grateful that we're taking this much time and energy to vet the people that are coming through, because that means when you go sink your time and energy into building this opportunity, that the people to the left of you and to the right of you that are approved are not going to be jeopardizing the income that you're making, right? Which is very important, because a few bad apples can ruin the bunch here. We don't want any three-letter agencies looking at us and saying, hey, you guys are making these erroneous claims and saying this and saying that. If anything, we just kind of want to be operating behind the scenes, not making a bunch of social media content, more so talking through your warm networks, working through your chamber of commerce, things like that. And then also, if you are going to use social media, we will have a certification process that we build out in the upcoming weeks, to where basically we're going to teach people how to build authentic, genuine relationships with employers, by creating kind of videos and in different like custom video assets that they can send over to those employers to really pique their interest. So we once we approve people, we want to make sure that they're not using social media, that they're just tapping into their warm connections right away. But as they exhaust those warm connections, we will have a social media type education certification process, where we'll be comfortable in now having some people use LinkedIn or Instagram, et cetera, to reach out to employers that they may not have a relationship with. But the first thing is just getting the people approved that have genuine connections, and we feel like this process that we built out is going to do exactly that, and it's going to give everyone a lot more comfort that they're spending their time and energy in the right opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. And guys, I don't want you to feel like, oh, well, that means that a lot of you are not going to get approved to do this. It just simply means that you actually have to be willing to do it. I mean, look, there were, I don't even know how many, 15,000 of you that signed up for ERC, and 2,000 of you, or three, submitted an actual deal, right? So the biggest thing is, from a compliance standpoint, it is hard to monitor 15,000 people, what they do, what they post on social media, what they're saying in emails to people, what they're saying on their videos. It's a lot easier to monitor 2,000 than 15,000. So the reality is that they want to get the people that are actually going to do deals, actually going to bring businesses through the door and help these businesses learn about this opportunity, right? You don't need to sign up just to sign up. So if you already know that you're never going to submit a business, and you're not going to do the work, and you're not going to put in the effort, right? Then you're probably not going to watch 4 videos and take a 30 to 40 question quiz, right? Like, that's the first gatekeeper right there, is that will eliminate those of you that are, just signing up to sign up. But it also eliminates.
Also, those videos are not that long, right? There's the first video is a welcome video. The second video isn't a full presentation of the encompassing health program, super detailed. Like, this is what an employer sees. It's done by Logan Strobeck. He's an absolute beast. This guy is so good at presenting. So he does the presentation through and through, so you know exactly what employers will see when they get booked in for a call. Third video is all about compliance, what you can do, what you can't do as an affiliate appointment setter. Step 4 is just, or video 4 is compliance, like, or how to share. Video 4 is how to share just using your warm market. And then, if we catch people using social media, like doing cold emails and stuff like that, they're out, they're terminated, because we cannot have that type of risk with this program moving forward. So, I just wanted to iterate that it's not like it's going to take you multiple days. Like, literally, you could get through the videos in less than probably 45 minutes, and then take the quiz, which you should be able to pass first try. And then it's like, all right, cool. Now we know you paid attention. Now we'll reach out, we'll get you activated, and then we can move this thing forward, and it's business as usual.
Yeah. And like I said, this is going to be great, because you're not going to see 7,000 people on Instagram talking about this, because they won't be able to. And so these business owners in your local town, and the people that you know, and your friends that have businesses, or friends that have friends that have businesses, and that kind of that local, you remember when we did the ERC program, I kind of said, like, here's, we drew the circles, and your reach got bigger and bigger and bigger, but as it got bigger and bigger, it was colder and colder, right? What what Encompassing Health wants and what Logan and their team wants is you to focus on this warm circle. It's a smaller circle, right? But it's a circle of people you know, people that know you, or people that are in your local area that you have, that you have a connection with, or maybe they're not in your local area, but they're people you're connected to, right? That's going to make it so much easier for you to get those deals, because those people are not going to have seen this 7,000 times on Instagram and Facebook and everywhere else by these bigger, influencers that just hammer it, right? So I think that's a very positive thing for those of us that want the playing field to be very equal, right? And it
I
will
would
be.
say it's kind of like you're either spinning the wheels or you're actually getting traction. When people use social media, a lot of people don't really get deals to close through social media, through the content. It's through having genuine conversations. So it's like making noise versus making music. Like it's not, uh, there's more harm that can be done through social media posts, especially when they're not articulated the right way,
Right.
versus you work your warm network where you're gaining traction, you're getting people to book calls because you're doing it. Maybe takes a little bit more work than filming a video on your phone, but it produces a much better result. And also too, so just going over a few more updates. So we have the new affiliate registration system. That's all complete other than the DocuSign integration, because once you guys, are approved by our team and we click the verified button on your account, then you'll basically get in set. There's an automatic system to where you're sent an affiliate compensation agreement. There's a W-9 form, and then also like an ACH form that you fill out. That way we have all of your information to be able to pay you on successful deals that you're submitting, right? So that last bit, we just got we got approval yesterday from the Innovative Health team to integrate their DocuSign into our system. And then Daylin, who's one of the team members at Innovative Health, she just like is giving us the one-time passwords and stuff like that so we can get it integrated. So that's happening as we speak. So I'd say within the next, like, realistically, let's just say 48 hours will be good. So next week for sure, it's launched, and then we'll start putting people through. And then I was going to say the other things that are exciting. Okay, when you kind of zoom out, right, what we're doing in the world of insurance is very disruptive, because normally there's the insurance brokerages and then there's the brokers, and they go make relationships with the clients. And what we're doing is we're completely bypassing all those people and we're getting straight to decision makers, and we're showing them how they can potentially save money and add more benefits to their employees. And it's something that the insurance world has never really seen. But with that comes different types of responsibilities for the team at Innovative Health, because let me put this in perspective. The way that they created the Encompassing Health program, and primarily how they distributed this program, was they went and plugged in with the insurance brokerages, and the brokers had relationships with clients, and the brokers would do the work, right? The brokers would introduce the program, they would collect a census, and they would kind of pass this neatly packaged deal over to the team at Innovative Health, who would then generate a pro forma. And then, that's the custom savings calculation for the business. And then it's like, all right, cool. Now let's sign a contract and move this thing forward. So the broker did a lot of the quote unquote grunt work, if you will. Whereas what we're doing is different, because, all right, you guys are not licensed insurance brokers. Most of you, some of you are, that I've talked to in your community, Anthony.
Right.
And when they bring a deal, okay, now they're getting the employer gets a presentation from the team at Innovative Health. The team at Innovative Health is going to follow up multiple times with that employer to get that census from them, which is a very basic document. It's some payroll data. We just need to have the employee ID, employee marital status. There's like 4 or 5 categories of information, very basic. It will take the employer like 10 minutes to get that information inputted if they have their payroll software popped up. So the challenge is for the team at Innovative Health, okay, they're giving presentations every single day and they're trying to follow up, and they didn't really have any automated sequences built out. That's not they're not a tech company, they're not in that world like my company, Fica Save, is a tech company. So when we first built the relationship with the guys at Innovative Health, being transparent, they were like, yeah, we could do this. We'll follow up with the clients. And I think they underestimated how much deal flow we were going to send over their way. And like anything, the people are testing each other. It's like, okay, you guys say you can do this. Can you really do this? And I'm like,
Right.
well, we're going to bring in people like Anthony Morrison, who's going to kick ass, and all of his people are going to kick ass. Trust me, we're going to put in the volume. And then they quickly saw, oh, wow, we brought in like 900 leads. So imagine manual follow-up processes with 900 plus people. It's a lot to do manually. So they were using Monday.com as their primary CRM on the back end, and they didn't have any like automated email sequences set up. So all of the presenters are sending out emails on a weekly basis to people, following up if they haven't gotten the census, and it's time consuming to do that. So what's happening right now is the team at Innovative Health, they're having a whole new HubSpot build out. So that way, and we're working with them. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to build out a whole new system to where they're able to send out behavioral driven email follow-ups. So imagine a client comes in, they book a presentation call, they jump on that call. Immediately after that call, there's an email that's sent to them. That email says, fill out the census. 3 days later, another email goes to them. 3 days later, another email. If we don't get anything back, within 6 days, we're going to have an email notification or something that pops up on Fica Save that says, hey, you as the affiliate, you need to get involved here and work the deal. Help us collect that census from the client that you submitted. And so moving forward, it's not just going to be a thing where, yeah, I guess it's potentially possible that the team at Innovative Health does the entire deal for you, which, it's happened in the past, it's going to happen in the future. But if you want your deal to get done faster, we are now saying, hey, get off the bench and get into the field. We're going to be coming out with some new training that shows you guys how easy it is to get a census collected from a business. So my goal moving forward is to get affiliates a little bit more engaged in the process, because the deals that have got done the fastest are through people that were working with the employer. Like the employer had some questions, they're like, hey, we'll jump on and help you pull that census, right? Instead of waiting 30 days to get it, we can get it done in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Here's the categories we need. Let me jump on with you and we can get this done right away. So that is, it's like better email sequences where we're staying top of mind, and then also education to the affiliates and notifying them to get in the game and help us get this done. It will drastically increase the speed at which the deals get closed, which is good for everyone, right? Everyone wants to get paid faster than getting paid slower. So this is all stuff that we're working on behind the scenes. So the affiliate registration system is just one of many improvements that's being made. Again, it's not necessary. We're not saying you have to go work your own deal, but it's in your best interest to work with us, work with the team at Innovative Health to get that employer to submit that census, because it really does take 10 to 15 minutes to get the information. And oftentimes employers, because you guys have that relationship with the employer that you submit, you can talk to them like they're your friend, rather than the team at Innovative Health has to be maybe a little bit more corporate and professional. Like if you're talking to your buddy that runs this business and you say, hey man, what are you doing? Come on, you're losing money every day, you're not on this program, right? You could give them a little pep talk and say, let's jump on a call, I'll help you. Or what I'm working on right now, just so you guys know that there's some other things that I'm working on. One of those things is I am bringing on a couple licensed insurance agents, and I'm training them on how to jump on calls with the business owner and pull censuses. And I'm going to build out a team as well. So there's 2 routes that could happen, or actually 3 routes. You could maybe wait on the team at Innovative Health to try to crack through with that business owner. You could do it yourself and jump on a call with that business owner because you've been given some education on how to pull that census. Or option 3, I'm building a team of people that you can leverage to basically say, hey, business owner, book a call with our guy here and he'll help you pull a census. Because again, the team at Innovative Health, the lane that they need to stay in is presenting to the employer and then making sure that they're generating a pro forma, signing contracts, and implementing the program. Collecting the census, it's the biggest bottleneck in this entire process. And so I'm actively working to build a team that can help you guys, but also I want to give you the education, because I believe that once you know how to do it, you guys will realize like, oh, I can jump on a call with this business owner and in 15 minutes we could get this done. So then you become self-sufficient at that point. So those are all things that we have in the pipeline right now, Anthony.
Okay. Yeah. And I do believe that that makes lots of sense. And guys, I think what you'll like about that is removing the bottleneck from getting your deals done. You recall that with ERC, when we'd send those leads in, there was always a bottleneck that you didn't control, and it would lead to much longer times, to get the deal done. Whereas with this, the thing that could potentially hold the deal up, you're going to be trained how to do yourself, so that if you want the deal to get done faster, all you've got to do is do it yourself, right? Which, if you stand to make the money from it, my guess is you want to go get it done, and it's not hard, like he said. So they're going to educate you on how this is done. So just so we have a good, clean update, he said before or by next week for sure, this new registration process will be available. All of you will be able to get in, watch the videos, take the test, get approved, get verified, and be ready to go. The education is going to also start showing you how to help close some of these deals or move some of these deals along on your own. And so as we kind of move forward with this through the rest of the year, we'll bring Logan back on. We'll bring other people on that are going to help educate you on how to best present this, how to best introduce it to people, and then also how to get the deals across the finish line. So hopefully this was a good update for you guys. I always try to keep it to 30 minutes now, but hopefully it's a good update, an exciting update. Make sure that you get on the Fica Save weekly webinars. I know they do a weekly webinar. I get the invite for it, and I see a lot of you get on there too. Make sure you're getting on those every week to stay up to date with what's going on with the program, what changes are being made, what things they're releasing that are going to help you, have more success with it. So, Logan, thanks for being here. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me tonight. When you hop off, don't end the webinar. Just click leave. Sometimes GoToWebinar gets tricky. So, but we appreciate you.
Hey, I just wanted to say I'm excited for everyone that's here tuning in. These are not yes, they're changes, but they're enhancements. Everything is an enhancement, and it's for the protection of the longevity of the opportunity. I know a lot of you in here, you don't want to make money for the next 6 months. You want to make money for the next 6 years, and that's the time frame that we're thinking in. And soon this will all just be in the rearview mirror, and it's like, oh yeah, there was a little bit of a speed bump and we got past it. We're working around the clock to get this launched, but because there are multiple parties involved, it's like we can only move so fast as Fica Save, right? So we got all the document, we have the DocuSign, which is that final piece. Now we're getting that integrated. Again, within the next couple days, everything will be live. And as soon as it is live, we're going to push an email out to everyone. And then, if you want to do another call, Anthony, we can get that done. But yeah, you guys will see very soon. We'll have everything live.
Perfect. Awesome, man. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Guys, talk to you guys soon.
All right. So guys, awesome to have Logan spend a little bit of time with us tonight and help kind of push this, the agenda out to you guys. You all now know kind of what that is. Next week, we will dive into some of the marketing strategies for this, because you heard it from him. They anticipate that this new affiliate system registration will be live in 48 hours. So once we get that loaded, you can actually start promoting again, right? And then we can start talking about some of the warm messages you could send and how to best tap into your network or create a network that you could tap into. So all of those things coming next week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend, a safe weekend. Maybe get ready to do a little something this weekend that others aren't doing. So do some, educate yourself on this, get ready, get prepared. We're going to finally launch this thing. Like I said, hiccups happen. It's better that they happen in the beginning than in the end or the middle, right? It's better to get this stuff right out of the gate. And that's what we're doing. So super excited to be a part of this and also be a part of your journey through it. So have a great weekend and a safe weekend. I'll see you all here next week, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody.